Hey Pack Leaders, this is Steemit, friends and I are protecting family, protecting Pack. I want to do a video on how to access your VPS on Hetzner if you don't have the remote desktop program in your Windows. Because I guess that was brought to my attention that there's some Windows out there that are maybe, I don't know, unlicensed or whatever. Or maybe it was just an older version that doesn't have remote desktop on there. So maybe Windows 2008, Windows 2001, who knows, right? So this is the way to get access to VPS without having to use remote desktop. So I'm going to show you that. So in your Hetzner here, make sure this is on in green. If it's off, click on this, it'll switch on to green. Give it a minute to kind of boot up. It'll tell you when it's green and lights up, okay? Then click on this little arrow with the underscore console here. That should open up your VPS. And then once you're in, you might have to log in to your Windows, so make sure you know the password to that. And then make sure you have GUI mode selected so that you can see your mouse. Okay, and then you click on stuff. Okay, so once you're in, make sure you have Discord installed, and we have this in our snapshot. Make sure you log in. And then once you're in, then you can drop files into your folder. Okay, usually it's located here under Leverage Trapper Bot or under My Documents, which is right there. And then we kind of made a shortcut there. Okay, so once you're in there, then all you need to do is drop in the user settings and make sure the bots are all stopped by right clicking and end task or right clicking and whatever. And you can also kill CEF browser. Make sure that this is a little script that kills everything. And then once that's good, then you drop your settings in. Then you click this price motion and then the main bot, and then it should both run. Okay, so over here in our Discord, I'm going to click on here, just kind of show where everything's at. In our private area, we have experimental settings. This is where you can kind of scroll up. We're kind of discussing whether we're getting more return, but then taking more risk, and then getting stopped out. But then, you know, this is kind of what we discuss and try to make our settings even better. Okay, so this is where it is. So if you get experimental settings, make sure that you test on a small account too. You can make tweaks to it, change it, see what works for you. Some days are good, some days are bad, and then and whatnot. Okay, all right, and then so we'll post settings up for here. Now for proven settings, it's here. This is where we have proven settings where it works for, you know, at least a good 5 days plus, or maybe even a week. We'll post it over here, and then make the changes here. Okay, so if you want proven settings, this is click on this one, and then drop that user settings file into your folder, and then make sure all bots are stopped before you save it in there. Otherwise, it'll save over your new settings, and then restart the bot. Okay. All right. So, and I also want to say for experimental settings, we're always striving to be better. Sometimes we have a good settings, but that's not enough. We want more, right? So we want to take more risks or whatever. So we play with a smaller account, and that kind of, you know, help us strive for more ROI doing the same kind of thing. Now, I want to make sure that for all you newer people who come in, that as you're trading with the bot, you eventually will get stopped out, or you might have to take a loss, and that's kind of all part of the game. It's kind of taking a basketball shot, right? You just shooting all day, and even Michael Jordan misses a shot, right? Or even Kobe Bryant will miss a shot. And so, but he's still good because he makes so many shots in the basket versus misses, right? So, seeing here, as you're entering the market constantly and, you know, making your shots, you will miss out one, okay, or two. But as long as you have more gains than the losses, you should be good to go and you don't give up. Okay. So make sure that you understand that it's all part of the game. Even for boxers too, if you're in there in the fight, you know, you're not gonna be perfect and not ever get hit. You know, you're gonna get a hit or two, but as long as you're going back stronger and you're making more gains than you're losing, then, or getting hit, then you should be good overall. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching, and hopefully that has helped you access your VPS and without having to use remote desktop. Thanks.